I think you found the sweet spot.
I think you found a good sweet spot there, Casey.
Casey Roo Margarita.
I thought about bringing her.
Oh,
Margarita.
Oh. She would have had something sweet to say.
Oh my God, she would have just. I wouldn't have even been on the podcast. It would have been just Margarita's special guesting.
Can you explain to the listeners who Margarita is?
I feel inspired to create some sort of like the way that you talk about Little Ball and the very like Little Ball is this cosmic cat toy that lives in the lives
She's almost got it. Yeah.
Lives in the salsa container that has magical phrases that you need in the here and now.
Oh, I like that.
I listened enough times that I think potentially I got it closed.
That's a version of it. Yeah, I like that.
And Margarita, so I'm feeling inspired to like kind of, because I'm with you right now.
Yeah.
Margarita, she's not a cosmic cat toy, but she could be if a cat looked at her long enough, this cat would be like, that's my.
Cats tend to, the cats you hang out with say that instead of the conventional meow, right?
I hang out with a lot of cats lately.
Yeah, they're like
So Margarita, she's like, she's a cow backpack. So she's a stuffed animal cow that has a zipper with a backpack pocket and straps that you can wear. But hear me out. She is like, for me, and I think for a lot of other people, she is like mother and baby and spirit guide, like all in one body.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot to be holding. If I was her, I'd be like, damn, that is a heavy journey. But yeah, so I just like look down at her. I'm like, oh my gosh, Margarita, she's so freaking cute. I just want to eat her.
She truly is.
Yeah.
She's really cute.
And like, if you ate her, would it be like ground beef sort of situation?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, you wouldn't eat her. Okay,
no, I just like bite on her face and just like pretend she loves that.
Yeah,
but she's not like. One time I was at fair. The one time I was at fair. One time.
It was a big time
at fair.
It was a big time. I was like playing with some clowns and
as you do at fair.
As I do, and one of the clowns grabbed Margarita and pretended, or really, was like in whatever dimension, was actually like taking her and like with a knife and like trying to cut her up. And I was like, no, not my Margarita, no.
Yeah.
And I like almost had a fight with this clown, and
I saw that.
And we almost had to have this like big community repair conversation around.
Why do they feel inspired to cut up your Margarita?
I don't know. I think
clowns
are tricksters.
They are tricksters. Yeah. They will push you.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, my first experience of Margarita was at the Global Weirdning, and that was such a lovely way to meet Margarita.
I love that she's on the podcast right now. Just like she just emanates.
Come through.
Yeah.
We're bringing her in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that she is inanimate, because, like you said, if it was a creature that had all the organs that we have and had to hold, like mother, grandmother, daughter, all the energy that she has, that would be really hard. But I think she can handle it.
Yeah,
I think she's got this.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for her. And Cylver's on a journey trying to find her Margarita.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too, actually.
Everyone needs their own, like,
their equivalent.
Their equivalent of their Margarita.
It's an emotional support Margarita.
Yeah.
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 Oh my God.
And she's more than an emotional support. Like, she likes to like travel the world and go to festivals, and she's like bass music, and I'm like, can we go to bed? And she's like, dun 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 dun, and I'm like,
got her sunglasses on at night.
Seriously. Yeah.
What a creature. Where'd you find her? Where'd you guys meet?
That's a funny question. She found me, of course. I was building cob in the there's these Portuguese islands. Some people call the Azores, some people call the Azores. And maybe there's another way to pronounce it, that there's a third way. I don't even know what the third way is. And I was building cob there for 5 weeks a few summers ago, and at the very end of the build, I was traveling around the island, and I was at the top of this beautiful hill that overlooked this crater that was filled with water, and there was this like almost equivalent of like the Glad wagon at the top of this hill, and they were selling cow backpacks.
Of course.
The only thing they were selling was cow backpacks. And I'm like, where? What? You have enough revenue? Like, okay.
It's demand. There's a demand.
There's a super big demand at the top of that hill.
These aren't just any cow backpacks, though. These are cosmic spirit guide backpacks.
Whoa.
That's why
he just
they're
explained
able to do it.
Margarita at least a little bit.
Spirit guide backpack.
Spirit guide backpack makes so much sense.
Yeah.
So welcome to the podcast.
Oh my
Casey.
God. Oh.
Casey.
We're sitting here with Casey.
Oh.
Casey.
Oh.
Is this your first podcast officially?
I think this is my first official sit down.
With headphones. Yeah.
Some would say.
Some would say.
Others would not.
I heard about another podcast made that just like was like by a river.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think it was ever aired though. It was like
it's
one for the archives or something.
Yeah. It's one of those secret under the mountain podcasts.
Oh yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
It'll come out once we're all dead.
Yeah.
Right?
No. Definitely not.
There'll be so much that comes out about us that
we'll sell that podcast.
We'll be famous posthumous. It happens.
We're going to sell that podcast on eBay.
Oh, okay.
To the highest bidder.
Well, what do you think your posthumous famousness is going to be about?
Well, I romanticizing that, I think about like Emily Dickinson, how she had all this poetry that was just like locked away in wherever her house, and that's what happened. She died, and somehow all that poetry got released, and that was her. That's how she became famous, I guess, was that.
Interesting.
So that'd be really cool for that to happen. All my poetry to unleash off the leash.
We got to do a poetry reading on here sometime. I would love to hear some of yours.
That. Yeah, I love writing it, and I know that Casey is also an incredible, profound.
That's true.
Poet, yes.
With your cute little typewriter.
Yes, absolutely gorgeous.
I am on a search actually for. I was gifted I was like caretaking the typewriter for the last year for a friend who was out of the country, and I recently had to return it because she came back into the country, and so like 2 weeks ago I gave back the typewriter, and now I'm typewriterless.
Oh no.
And I feel the like dwindling of my that I need. I'm on the search for a typewriter because it's like a really helpful medium for me for creative inspiration. Like almost like I sit down at the typewriter and it's immediately like just feels like God time.
Interesting. So it's like you're stepping into a field, a specific field of the typewriter, and you're able to pull in things through that you might not normally on a laptop or something.
Right.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
I recently started trying on my laptop because I'm typewriterless, and it's different, but it's I'm trying to just like pretend that I'm sitting at the typewriter, you know? Close my eyes, like click, 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 click.
They make keyboards like that sound like it's a typewriter.
Totally.
Yeah. Well, any listeners out there that hear this dire mission, this is dire needs, and please, you know where a typewriter is, how to help us resource a typewriter for this beautiful mission of like get Casey back on the typewriter. Back on the horse, back on the typewriter.
The laptop's not cutting it. We need to get
just not
Casey
quite
back on the typewriter.
Yeah.
No.
It's in everyone's best interest.
That's right.
For the poetry to flow.
Oh my gosh, I was loving it when I was opening Instagram and seeing those poems. It felt like a regular, pretty consistent basis. It was like a once or twice a week.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they were so moving, and the one you wrote for Cylver was oh my gosh,
I love her.
so incredible.
Hey,
well,
Cylver.
That's why we're here. We all love Cylver.
I mean,
this is why we gather on the Nook podcast. Is really because of you, Cylver.
We need to get Cylver back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Casey, I'm wondering, do you have any poetry you could read us?
I think so.
Oh,
yeah.
hey. Oh my gosh, beautiful. This is exciting. Okay, she's not leaving to pee. She's just leaving to grab poetry that she wrote on her phone.
I like how tree is part of poetry.
Poetry.
Like trees.
Wow.
Poetry.
Poetry.
Poa.
Poa.
What's a poa?
Poa.
Poa.
Poa boa.
Poa.
Boa. Poa.
Poetry. Treaties.
And the poetry is being queued up currently. And Casey is working with her cellular distraction device.
And we're taking our sweet time here. Okay, there's...
I wrote something the other day. It's very short.
Yay.
I don't know how I feel about it yet, but the podcast will listen.
And get closer to the mic so people can really hear you.
It's like an NPR.
Yeah.
NPR podcast. Should I put on a new voice?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, God.
Play with it.
Hey.
No.
No, okay. I can't do that.
Oh, your mug says music, poetry, stories. Cowboy poets gathering.
That's who I am, a cowboy poet.
Cowboy poet. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So if you don't already know this about me, I write poetry in relation to... Not really in relation. I guess it's like I always label my poems in the context of whatever day of my menstrual cycle that I'm on. Mm-hmm. So this is called Cycle Day 24. And I also put it into the context of whatever month in the Hebrew calendar, which is also a lunar calendar. Wow. And right now we are in the month of Elul, which is the last month of the Hebrew calendar. We're getting ready for the new year. Happy almost new year.
Wow.
Okay. It's finally happening. Whatever more could I want? When and where and what will always be the upcoming questions. The seeking to fulfill my darkness. Dark void empties itself into the river and I feel cold. 3 candles burn and the altar of time has begun. My ancestors are laden with prayers for me as the year turns itself over again. Cycle Day 24.
Whoa.
Nice.
Wow. I just want to clap.
Short and sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I just love it, Casey. I absolutely adore the way the words flow out of you and just
Thank
like
you.
onto the paper.
Yeah.
Those are amazing.
Via the typewriter.
Oh, the typewriter.
Via the typewriter onto the paper.
Yeah. That
the
one
tree.
came out of the computer.
That one came out of the computer.
Newfangled technology.
Yeah.
I know.
Where do you feel like it comes from? In your body, I mean.
Ooh, that's a good question. I guess like the first answer would be, and maybe each poem is like a different moving from a different place, but like right now I feel like the back of my heart, like my wingspan, and like from around towards like my shoulders and my arms towards my hands, like that, like the direction of like the back of your heart and how it like flows into your arms.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I would think
That's
this morning.
Amazing. That is so cool. This is a topic I would love to keep going into, like just poetry and where it comes from, and the inspirations. When did you start writing poetry? That's maybe where I'd want to start. Yeah, if you want more of that Amazonite Moonstone crystal. Cylver gave that to me,
it's a
of course.
moon-shaped crystal. It's green and brown and swirly.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one for you. Yeah, you just picked up
what is this one called? Cat's meow.
Cat's meow. Citrate.
Yeah.
Orange.
Like citrus. Sunshine crystal.
It's the orange sunshine crystal.
Perfect for Bon. Mr. Sunshine Crystal.
Sunshine Crystal. That's your new name.
I was gonna say that.
You've always said that. It was my turn to say it.
Dang it.
Who's always said what around here?
That's always the question. Let's write a poem about that.
Who's always said what?
Always said what is the question?
It's the orange.
It's right in front of me.
Sunshine crystalline.
Orange sunshine crystal.
Crystalline.
Maybe it's crystalline.
You're so funny.
It's crystalline. Maybe we can just take a bite out of it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's maple syrup.
Maybe it's maple syrup.
It's
on waffles, which are gonna save
maple syrup.
So we better get started.
Waffles.
We better get started making waffles because we're gonna save the world.
Poetry and waffles.
Poetry and waffles.
Poetry and waffles. Now that's a winning combination.
I do think we've always said that.
I think we have, and people have known
people
about
have
that.
always been coming to that
from time immemorial.
Yes.
Check the archives.
Yes.
Under the mountain.
The Akashic record.
Akashic.
For that.
When did you start writing poetry?
Oh yeah, I was gonna circle back to that. I'm glad you remember.
Actually, that's how we
started writing poetry.
It's Bon Bon's nook about where we're on a topic and then we go on the side quest of
it's
like where
pretty
did we
much
go? Yeah.
The underlying thing about Bon Bon's nook is that you're in a space where everything is okay.
Oh.
And everything is got a fun and whimsical undercurrent to it.
Yeah.
We can go deep, we can talk about difficult things.
Yeah.
But we come back to the whimsy and the joy and that everything is okay.
Get goofy or get out.
Get goofy or get out.
There's this beautiful sign made out of a Post-it note.
Goofy or get out.
It's this gorgeous sign on the door. Almost
small.
And then there's also one that's life is a collaboration. I liked that one too.
Yeah.
Life is a collaboration.
Yeah, I love that.
I think I started writing poetry. For sure in high school. I was in a creative writing class. No, it was earlier than that. I had a teacher in maybe 6th or 7th grade who it was like my English teacher, and I just got some good positive feedback about it was probably how I was supposed to write a research paper, but I turned it into like what I wanted to write, which was like from my heart with my own voice and not like research standing, which totally makes sense for me. I can't do research to save my life.
Yeah.
And like, who can do the research for me? So if you're listening to the podcast and you love research, I'm also, so please hit me up for typewriter inquiries and research inquiries.
Yeah. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to P.O. Box 4488, Ogden, Utah.
Ogden, Utah.
Mail stop 4477221.
Absolutely. That's
Care
exactly
of Casey.
Right. Care of Casey.
For your own poetry paper.
Poetry paper.
Poetry tree paper.
Tree.
Recycled tree paper.
Yeah.
Recycled
handmade
and then
paper.
Recycle it when you're done.
Please, like, only send me your paper that you blended up some newspapers for.
Yeah.
And so I had a good teacher in middle school who was like not trying to like reprimand me for like not following the assignment. She was just like, oh, I see that you have a really strong voice and like,
wow,
you know how to use your voice, but you didn't follow the assignment at all. But like, I like what you're doing. Like, keep it up. Like, I'm not going to like fail you for this creative thing that you produced, but also do a different thing next time. You know, like, it was supportive.
That sounds really amazing to receive at 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah. Like positive affirmation in relation to how I write. and like the words I use in my unique voice as a writer. And it's definitely like, you know, come and gone with the seasons of my life so far, but it's, you know, like, I think every 7 years we return and we, like, all the cells of our bodies become a new cell. And I'm making this up. I don't know anything. I don't do research, but
kind of right.
It's been fact checked.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I've always said that. And I just want to say, Savannah and I went on this road trip the other day, last week, and it was almost like a nervous tick that came out of our mouth was, I've always said that. It was like, after saying almost anything, I've always said that. And then we almost had to be like, all right, we need to stop. Like, this is too much.
That's crazy making, yeah.
So now I feel like I'm like...
Question reality. Like,
I'm on the like...
Have they always said that?
Yeah.
Have I always
have
said
you
that?
always said that?
Have you? Who am I?
Exactly.
What have I been saying this
what
whole
have
time?
you've always been saying it?
What have I always been saying? Do I ever say anything new?
I'm really enjoying, I'm looking directly across from this beautiful piece of art that's got this curly ginger-haired woman that almost looks like Cylver. And she's holding the crescent, the waning crescent moon and barn owl,
and there's like stars permeating
through her like
a beautiful
cheekbones
image.
And like up through the sky, and
it's such a beautiful image.
Really pretty. She's got this like chest tattoo and the barn owl, and all the colors are right on fucking point.
The way that the clothing is painted too, just like
very
the
draping.
folds and draping.
Wow.
She's like a goddess.
It's literally probably my favorite piece of artwork I've ever seen. Yeah.
Oh my god! And I get to sit right across from it in your.
It's one of the
cool
first
house.
Yeah, it's one of the first things that went up on this fridge for the collage, and then everything kind of like was built around it.
Wow.
If you were to channel what you think she's thinking or saying, or the message she has, what would you say? I mean, you're looking right across from her. She's like directly emanating.
Like,
she's making eye contact with you.
You guys are kind of having a moment right now.
Yeah. Oof. Well, I've been in the last 6 months had like a super special relationship with these two barn owls that I found on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And so now I've been in an exploration with the owl archetype and the owl as like an animal that supports me. And this is like such a sweet, it's like almost trippy to just like eye gaze with this painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's probably true for like almost anything in your house. If you look at it long enough, you're like, who gave me mushrooms? But nobody gave me mushrooms. I'm just eye gazing with the painting.
Margarita gave you mushrooms?
It always feels like that when I talk to her, though. Or that I should have taken mushrooms.
What you got in there?
I feel often that I have a mushroom deficiency. When I actually take mushrooms, I'm like, why haven't I not been taking mushrooms?
I agree. Most of the time when I take mushrooms, I feel that their communication to me thus far has been like, you need to do this more. Like, you need to be connecting with us more. Like, we're helping you.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Joy and laughter. Like, you need to be doing this more. You need to be doing this more.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're so helpful with connecting to the earth in a really deep and profound way.
Absolutely.
And then that you can integrate into your life of remembering what that felt like to be connecting so deeply with the earth.
Yeah.
I find that really helpful with the mushroom intelligence.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a powerful medicine. That's a powerful medicine.
But then there's also the trickster aspect of mushrooms.
Totally.
And that is
They're
a
hilarious.
little bit of a wild card with them. But I've learned to like just roll with it more. I used to be a little scared of them, because of the trickster part.
I'm still totally,
I mean,
I'm scared.
It's dose dependent.
It's dose dependent. Yeah. I mean, I've seen some of the like closest people in my life take like a very microdose of mushrooms and have like a full on journey and like, never doubting that the mushrooms are really in charge. That like they want to do what they want to do, and they will do what they will do.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Yeah, and you have to be prepared for that. You have to buckle up for the ride and surrender that this is what you're on. This is the ride you're on. You chose this.
Yeah. I'm even like feeling, maybe it's all the caffeine I've been drinking this morning, but like I'm feeling in my chest this like, even just like talking about the mushrooms, like, oh God, like this like kind of upregulated heart rate, nervous system, like a little bit of anxiety. It's probably the coffee.
What do you think that if we can attribute an energy essence to mushrooms, that medicine, would it be more feminine or masculine, or is it sort of androgynous? Is it kind of just like, this is like representing they carry the essence of the whole world? Maybe it's Mama Gaia. I wonder what you guys think about that. Yeah, because it feels like it's sometimes there's some real tough love in there, but also there's a lot of play in my experience. A lot of play.
Silly Simon.
Super silly.
It's
really
so
silly.
Apt for that.
Really silly. I've never laughed harder.
I feel like it's like the like 12 dwarves. Like, is that the right number?
Yeah.
They I was talking this morning about,
oh my gosh,
it's so funny.
With who?
Maybe my mom, about the Snow White.
Okay.
Anyways, I don't know why, but I feel sometimes that psilocybin mushrooms are like the 12 dwarves, like all encompassed in one. Like it's just like the multiplicity of energy and like the wisdom of like each archetype coming through when it needs to, and it's totally also like the village voice, like the beehive, the energy of like all of the wisdom you need is within this container. And like I'm just gonna like, it's, being like pulled upon as needed. But
that makes sense.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's almost like, like 12 little men, 12 little boys running around the forest, playtime, and accompanying me on a mushroom trip.
They're really inside of you all the time, I guess. Maybe. I wonder. It's very gnome-like. It's very like go to the forest, put on a weird little hat, and take off your shoes and have like a Lord of the Rings Hobbit journey. Stay a while.
Take off your shoes and stay a while.
Take off your shoes, stay a while.
Casey, I wanted to ask you about cob.
Aww.
I know that you're very knowledgeable about cob building structures with cob.
So cool.
And for people that don't really know what that is, how would you explain cob structures and what's so great about them?
I love the direction that this podcast is moving today.
It moves in many directions.
It's so beautiful.
There's a lot to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about here. We could do this for 100 hours.
Yeah.
We would go crazy.
In 100 hours, we will or may not ingest.
I've always said that.
Okay, so cob. Well, cob is an earthen building technique. It is also a mixture of clay and sand and straw and water. That's like a typical cob mixture, and to varying ratios to get a fine mix that's good for building. And it's, I would say, one of or the most ancient building techniques on the planet that the humans have used. And we definitely copy it from like the natural world. So cob is a free form sculpture built, I don't know if that makes sense, You build it with your hands, you sculpt it with your hands, you mix it with your feet, like your whole body is engaged. You're like dancing on the mixture. And then you like take up some pieces of it and you throw it on the wall and you make it in whatever shape and form you want.
Wow.
And it's a really, really strong building material. And especially if you avoid straight lines and corners, like if you are following the organic patterns of nature, cob is even stronger, like really good for round walls. And I could just keep going on and on.
It's so beautiful. Any cob I haven't been in many cob structures, but the ones I have been in feel so good to me.
They're so
because
yummy.
of that organic nature. And it's just so much more natural than our typical house building style, Western style. I'm curious, how does cob work in this climate, though? Like, how do you protect it from this climate?
Okay, so
I heard it's fire resistant.
It is good against. It's good in comparison to the industrially made building materials we have. It is way resistant to fire. It's not fireproof, but it is like really, really, really resistant.
Wow.
Nice.
It would also depend on typically the walls are made of cob and the foundation is like stone or brick, depending on what you have on your land. Because the whole point, in my opinion, one little small opinion, is that cob is really epic because it's all about what materials are right under your feet and like building with as local as possible. It's the most like the hyper local, like the literal soil under your feet. Most soils have a clay content, and you can always find clay in the wild, and you can always create your own cob building soil. But essentially, back to your question, in this climate, it's possible to build with cob. A lot of people have built with cob here. This is actually where the resurgence of cob happened in the United States, through the Cob Cottage Company. I think back in the 60s or 70s, maybe it was the 80s. Who would know? I don't do research.
Where were they located specifically?
They started in Cottage Grove.
I guessed it.
And
that's what I thought.
They
Cottage
now
Grove.
have a piece of land out near Coos Bay, on the coast of Oregon, and which is even more of like a proof that you can build cob in these like wet climates. It's not a perfect building material, but nothing is.
Right.
In order to make cob work in this climate, you need to have really tall foundation, like a really tall and deep foundation, so that your cob is not sitting on the ground for when rain comes, or even getting like the splashback when it comes off the roof and comes down and falls back onto the building, because that can happen and cause decay on an earthen structure.
When you say tall foundation, what does that look like?
For example, a like stone foundation that comes several feet off of the ground, above ground level, but it also goes into the ground. So you have, it starts below ground, and there's a drainage, and then it comes above ground a few feet, and then your cob starts building on top of that.
So it's like the bottom of your walls are a foundation.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you would build cob on top of that, and there's many different types of roof techniques, but the majority, or I mean the most important thing about the roof is that it has an overhang long enough that it would again prevent the rain that would come down from hitting the cob directly. So you'd want a long roof overhang.
What's the mitigation technique if the cob is compromised?
Compromised
by water or moisture.
It depends on how deeply the water has penetrated into the wall. I would say it's best to do preventative medicine always in regards to our body and to our earthen structures. Yeah. And because we are the earth, so there's no difference. And
preach.
And
say it back. Say it louder for those in the back.
They've always said that.
For those in the back.
And there's really good plaster, like external plaster techniques that you can use that still allow the building to breathe, but are really moisture protecting and help to protect the integrity of the cob. So that would be something I would say is like initial priority. Once your cob is built and mostly dried out, you would then plaster your cob with something like a lime plaster would allow the cob to breathe, but would also protect it really sufficiently from the water damage. And then, like season after season, you would then see like, okay, like we're kind of on a slope. So I didn't realize when I was building my house that it was going to like get rain in this particular way, or we have actually flooding year after year in this one way. And there's like some sort of degradation to a piece of the house, but the cob is so strong that it's actually like, I wouldn't be so worried. There are repair ways. It's not as easy as just like patch repairing though, because the cob is like one mass. It's a one wall you're building.
Yeah.
And that makes repairing or like kind of like, you couldn't just rip off like one side of your house without causing significant damage to the rest of the wall, which is like why like proper planning is like the most important thing about cob building.
Wow.
But not to say it couldn't be done. It's just it's all about having enough planning.
Do you see cob building becoming more and more popular in this particular area in the Northwest? Do you see that like there being a trend or like a wave of people wanting to build with cob, or is it still like more of a people are intimidated by it, don't know how to do it?
I think people are totally intimidated by it, and I also think there's more people who are really skilled over here.
Nice.
And I was previously living in Colorado, and there are not as many natural builders over there in the Front Range of Colorado. There's a handful down in Crestone who are like exploring many different really cool natural building techniques. But in comparison, like the Boulder, Denver area had like very few natural builders. And over here, there are so many.
Yeah.
There's so many people you could Google like naturally built or like cob near me on Google. And like, there's just like a handful of small businesses who are doing that kind of work here.
There's Airbnbs too.
What about
really cool
permitting for cob?
Okay, this is a really good question. And again, I am not a research woman.
She's a heart woman.
I'm a heart woman, and I'm looking for some people in my life who love research.
And typewriters.
And so there is a building code for cob that exists, and it also would depend county to county. It's like, and it would also depend on who your who are the people who come and they do the regulation. Like they come and they're like, check, cool, I looked at your land for like 30 seconds and I approve of your project or whatever. Guys. Like, it's all about like building relationships more than it is like following everything to a T. Because if you have good relationships with the people who are like in service to you and the government system that is giving you approval, then yeah, it's more likely you'll get what you want, because it's all just about how we have good relationships with each other.
That's exactly
right. That's such a good point.
Yeah.
But there is a Cobb building code, and you can do it here, but it is tricky.
Okay.
Wow.
I haven't looked it up for the Lane County at all.
I hope
I don't do research.
I hope that those codes get more and more friendly to natural building styles like that, because it just seems like such a great thing that more people could access if it was a little more accessible through that, through like it being more sanctioned, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the harm to people taking this on their own, and like the regulations and permits being, less tight? Is there a harm? Is there a harm to more people getting into this, kind of similarly to like when COVID happened and people just started like going outside as much as possible, and then there ended up being like some recognition of like, oh, like a lot of people actually don't know how to go outside and properly properly like, just be outside, take care of the trails they're on, leave no trace principles, stuff like that. Like when they're like digging into the earth, gathering their materials, is that like...
Right. I think there's a few different points to what you just said that are really important. Cobb is really friendly and accessible, so it's something that we can all do. And there's still like ways to do it in a safe way. Like, I'm not going to build a 2-story Cobb structure with 2-foot wide Cobb walls going all the way up. I would like intentionally taper the wall so that the weight of the wall is less as it goes up, and that it's like very much plumb the whole way up on the inside. And it's just like there's specific important details that come with the technique of building, but it's not that it can't be done. And I think more people could use to get their feet squishing in the mud. And the harm would be, God forbid you build a house and you didn't like do it in a certain integrous way, you would, run the risk of like a wall collapsing, which, could cause harm to you or to the, people in your family or to the earth. But, and then there's the point about like harvesting materials.
Right. Yeah.
I think we always overdo it. Like what we're seeing around is that we always think we need more than we do.
Yeah.
And it's better to start with a smaller project to practice things.
Yeah.
Before it's like, I've never built Cobb before. I'm going to build myself a Cobb house. Like that's a really big hearted undertaking. And that's awesome. And also a little unrealistic. And, like it's good to just like practice seeing like how much material do I actually need for like a little pizza oven versus like, let me just start like digging out the soil for my house without knowing exactly what I need to be doing or how much I really need.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, where do I want to be digging out that material? And like, do I want to be doing it with like a bunch of friends and wheelbarrows, or do I want to like go at it with heavy machinery and a tractor? And like, it would perceivably be easier to do the heavy labor with, heavy machinery, but it's also compacting the topsoil, and it's also, not gathering community for a really beautiful job.
Wow.
And so what I love also about Cobb is that it's like a really opportune time to get the village involved in a job and to get people of service and to get people in their bodies and to get people talking to each other and laughing and singing and crying and mud mixing and all those things. Like, these are really important parts of building Cobb. So
that's amazing.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Casey, when you say the village, what does the village mean to you? I'm just curious. What's your form or your dream for what village could be?
Capital V village?
The capital V village?
I know this is edgy for you.
It's edgy because it's just so tender and close to my heart.
Yeah.
And I really like want to do the dream justice and hold it close, but also like open it up for discussion in a way that like allows people in, because I think I have a part of me that's feels like I've talked about it enough and haven't made enough 3D moves on it, where then I'm like starting to get self-critical and sad.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I've been talking about the village for blah, 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 amount of years, and now I'm still exactly where I am, right on schedule, and and so it's like a little edgy because it's so like the dream, one of the dreams closest to my heart.
Yeah.
So it feels like a sweetie thing to talk about, but I'm glad that you asked. It's super, you're asking good questions.
And you don't have to go into detail about your personal village dream. You could just maybe say like what your perspective is on like anyone creating a village.
Oh gosh.
You know, with their friends or like with
yeah.
Like how does the village apply to like where we find ourselves in the world and what we need as communities?
Yeah.
What could a village look like, I guess?
Well, I think right now this is a great question. I have been trying to reprogram my vision for the right now so that I can believe and see that like every relationship that I am cultivating and tending is building the village. And like all the community involvement and the ways that I present my gifts to the world, these are all part of building the village. And like having community dinner with your friends and loom night and like whatever your relationships are that you are tending is like a microcosm of building the village. And even if it's not in this like very idyllic, dreamy, we live on land together all in our hand-built cob houses yet, ... yet, exclamation point, smiley face, and
tongue out
emoji.
With the little ball stage.
With the little ball stage at the center of all of our cob houses that are in this beautiful circle.
So amazing.
Yeah. Little ball is the center of the village? Question mark?
Whoa,
exclamation point.
He's the leader of the village?
Our no, that would
Gary?
We can't no, we're
Gary
working on our circular leadership.
Right.
But little ball is a circle. It's a sphere.
She's
So
a
maybe this is
ball.
our circular leadership.
The round table.
The round table. This is good.
No one's at the head of the round table. That's the nice thing.
No, the owl woman is the head of the round table.
That's true.
I trust that.
That's true.
She's a
good
little.
about
That checks
that.
out.
I believe I've always said that.
You've always said that.
And yeah, the village. I feel like there's this piece that I wish for that is intergenerational, sustainable housing, sustainable food systems, sustainable community systems, land tending in a good way, people engaging interpersonally in a, as heart-centered as possible, but with the truth of what's going on, not like, jumping or bypassing the truth of like our feelings because it's coming from our heart. It's like everything is emanating from our heart.
Being willing to have those confronting conversations.
Absolutely.
When necessary.
Absolutely.
I'm getting more practice with that, to be honest.
It's a good one.
It's
a toughie.
I feel like I've broken through in a certain way of like, I now have because of enough experiences of really sharing hard truth with people and then having it go well, like having it be received and having there be this like deepening and intimacy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I'm getting practice with that. But initially it's like so terrifying to have those confronting conversations and really like share something that can be difficult for someone to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
but it's
none of us want to have love pulled away, and so it's like really, really scary sometimes
very vulnerable.
To be, this is what's on my heart, this is the real experience I'm having, I don't actually like the thing that you're doing, or whatever it is,
my truth,
here's my truth, but don't pull love away, but you might, and I need to be able to hold that.
And so the thing that I'm learning is about tact. That is the blind spot I have currently that's being reflected back to me is I really need to be, that's one way I need to learn how to be in integrity is by right timing and right delivery of what the thing is. It's still delivering the truth. It's still going there and being vulnerable, but it's around timing and tact.
Right.
And that's where I have not been caught up yet to where I want to be with that.
This is really good. I was listening on the way here to Channy's astrology forecast of the week, and she said just this one-liner that I was like, oh, that's really good. It doesn't all have to be said right now.
Wow.
And I was thinking like, oh, I have this thing that's on my heart. Like, sometimes it's like feels really good to just get it off of my heart and say it and put it into the field, but it's all about like right place, right time, right context, and like, that piece feels really important. Like, can I hold the thing that wants to be said from me a little bit longer, just with a little bit of observation?
Yeah.
Even if I'm uncomfortable holding it in.
And so much of it is about caring for the person that's about to receive it and really like tracking where they're at. And that's something that I'm learning. It's a skill that I'm learning. Like I had this experience last night after dance. I was very opened up, and I shared something that was very difficult for the person to hear at that time. And if I would have just been better with my timing and shared it in a different way or checked in, like, are you ready to hear this right now? Then it would have gotten a lot better. So that was a real hard learning, but good learning.
Yeah.
Very productive.
You gotta learn it.
Yeah.
One way or another.
I do want to throw in a little asterisk of like something I just said of like holding it for a moment longer than I want to, just to be like, scoping out the situation in regards to like speaking a feeling or sharing something with someone. I think there's people, I've experienced people who have, their primary way of engaging in relationships is actually on the far other side of that coin, which is like leaning back all the way and like perceiving until they think there's like the right moment to share something, but it's often that they actually don't get the chance to say what they want to say because they're like, oh shit, the moment passed. Like,
or it's like never the right moment.
It's never the right moment. Or like this withholding of
can happen.
Like self-holding the experience. I don't know if I need to say this. Is this the right person to say this to?
Like constantly censoring yourself around someone.
Yeah. Just like that there's many sides of that coin of like how we approach conversation and how we approach challenge or conflict or connection.
Yeah.
And there's not a right way to do it at all. But it's edgy for everyone. Because interpersonal connection is edgy, and we're all looking for love and intimacy, maybe. Maybe?
Yeah.
I am.
Maybe.
Mostly, usually.
Yeah.
We're climbing aboard the relationship.
The portal.
Yeah. This is a really important conversation I'll always be coming back to.
Absolutely.
And, I love that you brought that asterisk back, because that's what I was thinking about, was like, you could get lost in the oh, it's not the right time yet. Oh, it's not the right time yet. Oh, it's, and so I'm finding that like I simultaneously have to have that discernment of knowing that like, oh, this specific time where it's coming up in my field, my system, might not be the right time to bring it up, but it's information to know like, oh, I need to send that text about like, let's have this conversation. I need to get the ball rolling on that. And so
the little ball rolling
keeps coming up. Yeah.
Oh, will you do a little ball ASMR into the mic? Little Ball is a cat toy living inside a salsa container that channels cosmic wisdom for you in this now moment. Little Ball has a message for you, and the collective message of the day is...
Ooh, there is enough for everyone.
Ooh.
The number 6.
There's enough
Thank
cob.
you, Little Ball.
Enough cob for everyone.
There's enough cob for everyone. It's funny, before we hopped on the call,
Caller.
Before we hopped on,
This is live.
onto the podcast, I pulled a card with the number 23, and it says, build a solid foundation.
That's so perfect with the cob.
Everything is right on point.
And the village.
So
too.
that's so dialed in. Little Ball knows.
Little ball.
As I've observed, like the Little Ball polls keep getting more and more accurate for people. Like just the more energy that goes into the field of Little Ball and what that is. Like, I'm just amazed, and I'm so grateful to get to be the steward of Little Ball. That's a huge honor.
That's really sweet.
Because it's a lot of energy has gone into a little cat toy.
I don't think anyone else could hold that. Could.
I mean, I'm not holding it. I'm just stewarding. It's the salsa container that holds that whole reality in there.
Little Ball's home.
Yeah, and been adorned with different messages and
Here,
That
there, now. That's what it says under the nutrition facts of Little Ball.
And the nutrition facts.
What is it, 14 million?
The S is on the nutrition facts.
It's so funny.
Oh, it's so sweet. I love just any opportunity to pull something at quote unquote random and for it to have some sort of meaning related to what you got going on in your life or what's living inside of you. It reminds me of you and Cylver doing the Uno Oracle deck.
Oh my gosh, I should have brought it.
And I heard about the time you guys had at Sweet Life.
Wow.
That was a really, really mystical and magical. Strange.
Yeah, everything has meaning if you give it meaning.
That's right.
And if you... Yeah, I think if you're looking for wisdom, wisdom's going to find you. And...
From a cat toy.
From a cat toy and an Uno deck.
And an Uno deck.
Humble places.
Yeah.
These are. And like... Sometimes I like put my Spotify on and I really believe in the like AI oracle, like the
synchromysticism.
Is this a real thing?
It's a real thing, and it has to do with shuffle. Like just the plain shuffle mode of anything. Yeah. The random generation of like what's gonna come on. And synchromysticism.
It's always spot on. It's
amazing.
Spotified.
Spot
on.
A controversial platform, but nonetheless.
Yeah. I were to pick a card from an Uno deck.
Yeah.
I was doing that at Fair 2 years ago with a playing card deck. Awesome. And I was channeling oracle readings for people just making it up. I would pull a card and I'd be like, oh my god,
this is a good card.
Six of hearts. This is one of the best ones. And then I would say, like, you're about to have the most creative day later. It would be all tied to their day, like what was going to happen for them.
Of course.
And I pulled one for Michaela Kingslight and her sweetie. And I was like, for each of them, and it was very much about like love and just like what they were going to experience later, and it ended up unfolding that way for them. Like they were so grateful, and it was just such a beautiful reading, and I completely just made it up. There was no correlation to the card other than like just using the card as a symbol for some sort of message to come through. It's that simple.
You have a gift.
Just opening up to it. I think we all have that capability. We could all do that for each other. It's just a matter of you have to be able to like get out of the way.
Right.
Enough for something to come through that's not contrived.
Getting out of the way.
Get out the way.
Get out the way. Spirits coming through.
Move. Spirits coming through. What do they got? They got tortillas in their pocket.
Tortillas in their pocket with a little butt crack.
That was the butt crack puffer tortilla edition. And there'll never be another one like that.
You'll never see it except on Facebook.
Limited time edition.
Maybe on like a story or something. Very fleeting and ephemeral.
Facebook stories.
Maybe it's a post.
I think you posted
on a private.
It's already it's gone by now. By the time you're listening, you'll never see it again.
Oh, it's been sucked up by some crawler, I'm sure.
Some creepy crawler.
Bot
of numbers
has sucked it up
some
into
number
database
into their database
to be regurgitated at a later date.
And they're like, wow, that was a really yummy cassava flour tortilla that you can buy from your local Sundance and other places.
Ask for it by name. Bon Bon's the cassava tortilla magic mix. Sundance Natural Foods.
The bot loved it so much it sent you pings on your Facebook advertisement.
Tech and creativity.
The future of capitalism is everyone just repeating phrases on their podcast so that the AI can learn from them, and then you can sell your product.
The AI is like, I've always said that.
So people will be searching for like, find me a podcast where people talk about always saying that. And I'll be like, whoa, episode number, Mon's Nook. That has been said the most times.
Should we name the
podcast?
It's already named in my mind. I've always said that with Casey, Ohl, and Bon.
Yeah.
I think that's the name.
Wow. So,
I've always said that with Casey, Ohl, and Bon.
I love that. I love that so much. Yeah.
I've always said that.
Yeah.
I've always written that on my typewriter.
Aww. Yeah.
Will you bring Casey, will you bring your typewriter next time on the podcast?
It's going to be so loud. So like click, 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 click.
Well, we'll
click,
get
click.
the distance. We'll have a special mic. We'll have it mic'd separately. So we'll have a special mic on the typewriter that's turned down so people can hear it at like the right volume.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm.
And then you'll if this feels alive to you.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
If you feel authentically inspired, ...
How is this landing for you?
Oh my God.
Does this feel alive for you? You will live type some poetry on the podcast and then read it for the listeners.
Easy.
That would be so sweet.
It would bring me great joy.
And then Little Ball will also be involved somehow in the poetry writing. Like we'll riff off a Little Ball message.
Oh, absolutely.
I could see it now.
I love your necklace.
I was just looking at the thing we put on.
We've got to figure out what to put on my award. So for people listening that can't see this is like a lanyard that you would see
red, white, and blue
for the Olympics, and then it's
so
got a
funny.
clip on it. But I don't know what to put on it. Maybe like put the stone on there somehow with a harness. A Little Ball message could go on there, but it needs to be something like. It needs to be something bigger, so it looks like I'm very official and have an award.
That
about awards.
Actually, that crystal's called a calcite. It's not a citrite.
Okay,
I was
calcite.
wrong.
Sorry,
it's calcite. I just had to fix that right now.
Correction.
45 minutes into the podcast. Oh God, you guys.
Shoot.
Oh shoot.
Something I've got to
freaking
fix.
out.
I like voice over at the beginning of the podcast.
Warning.
Warning. Warning. There was a wrongly named Crystal in this podcast.
So embarrassing.
No.
Retraction.
We can fix that.
I've always
It's
said
already
that.
fixed.
It was never broken.
It was always broken.
Oh.
Which is good.
Yeah, it made room.
That's
Gives
actually
you a chance to fix something.
that is one of those Buddhist teachings.
It was always broken.
Yeah. They'll have like a vase or whatever, and it's like been broken before but glued, and but you can tell like because of the cracks, and they put a cute little sign on there next to a Buddha statue, and they say, "Hey, it's always been broken."
It's always been broken. That really takes the pressure off.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
So if it breaks again, it's like, oh yeah,
thing.
it's already been broken.
This was good timing for it to break again.
Actually, it's good timing that you don't have a typewriter anymore, so that you can explore other mediums.
I agree. There's a time and a season.
Yeah.
It's like the forgetting of tortillas, so you can remember them again
absolutely.
for the first time.
For the first time.
Tortillas have always been eaten. That's the thing, is like
It's ancient.
you eat them, you forget about them until the next time they're in front of your face.
You're like, how did I forget about these tortillas? These are amazing.
Because they've
this
always been
experience
eaten.
is amazing.
They've always been ate.
They've always been 8.
They've always been 8.
Infinity.
Whoa.
8 infinite in the illusion of infinite tortillas.
They've always been 8.
Yeah. They've always been 8 and then made
the number
again.
8, infinity, 8, eaten.
Eden?
Eden? Would Eden, Garden of Eden, would they serve tortillas
They grew
there?
tortillas there. Yeah, Cylver.
Cylver, the golden one?
She is our Garden of Eden. She's our...
I already know
is Eden.
in the way that time is not linear. I can feel her in the garden of the preschool that she works in, listening to this podcast and laughing and being like, now. "Oh my God, you guys,
like,
stop!"
Cylver, we're talking to you. This podcast is for Cylver. This podcast is, maybe we should start doing dedications.
Oh yeah.
This podcast is dedicated to Cylver.
Yeah.
And then we'll choose a different person for each podcast.
And Margarita.
And Margarita.
Can we do a co?
It could be a co.
Cylver and Margarita give the same energy.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right?
I know.
Jacob just did a full neck roll and an eye roll, and he said, "Oh my gosh." Oh yeah, reminder to roll your whole neck.
Thank you, Cylver.
Wow.
This is a reminder.
Everyone take a moment and roll your neck with us.
This is an interactive
roll
podcast
to the left.
now.
Now roll to the right.
Okay.
Now roll it up and down.
Don't forget your
Now breathe with us now.
Now, take one moment of silence starting now. And that was a good moment of silence.
I wanted more. I was wanting more of a moment of silence.
How many moments do you need? Actually?
I want like 5 seconds.
That's 5 moments. Right?
Starting. Okay, everyone ready for a moment of 5 seconds of silence?
1 moment of 5 seconds of silence.
Starting now. And this moment of silence brought to you by
Tortilla Thursday.
Tortilla Thursday. Ask for it by name in your own community. Tortilla Thursday template available at bonbonsnook.com.
Google Tortilla Thursday in your own
we have
community.
Playlists, we have things you can print, we have signs, we have punch cards, all of it available at bonbonsnook.com soon.
You have shirts.
Shirts, mugs.
You have shirts, mugs.
Temporary tattoos.
Ooh.
Temporary tattoo.
Yes. Soon. Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
Coming soon to a bonbonsnook.com near you. Award-winning, fast-loading website, bonbonsnook.com.
Do you remember that phase I had a few months ago where, you know what I'm saying?
I loved it. It was great marketing for me.
I had a phase where it was almost like I've always said that tick. It was like, bonbonsnook.com. Like I needed to needed to come out of my mouth at all moments. In case people didn't know about bonbonsnook.com.
I mean, have you been on there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not recently.
There's a lot to explore.
Disneyland.
Yeah,
there's a lot. It's Disneyland.
It's like Disneyland, except not
corrupt and weird.
Corrupt and conditioning.
Yeah.
Tortilla Thursday is actually, or not Tortilla. BonBonsNook.com is actually quite the opposite of Disneyland.
Actually, not.
And that's why it wins awards consistently, year after year. Awards are given.
When's the last time Disneyland got an award?
This is the Waffle Award. It's coming soon.
The Waffle Award? Are you the giver of the Waffle Award?
Absolutely.
Is it certified?
Certified gluten-free Waffle Award.
Oh, I like that. That's going to save the world right there.
I agree.
So if you'd like to receive a Waffle Award, please contact Casey.
Yeah.
At
bonbonsnook.com / /
I don't think / will work. It has to be / actually.
Okay, I don't know how the website.
People always say /, but that's technically the wrong / direction. Take it from me, old school web designer from the late 90s.
I heard about that actually. I think I read that on
your new flyer.
A flyer that I saw posted.
So my new flyer says tech and creative coaching for people who are bringing beautiful ideas to life. And then there's like a dove floating, and there's a picture of me.
Are you stuck with a creative project?
Yeah, please go on.
Are you working with a website and need support? Are you trying to make sense of the current tools? Or you need some handling to get to the next phase?
Some handling?
What
hand holding.
Oh yeah, I can't read either.
You need some handling.
Handling sounds
special
intense.
handling, special delivery.
Let me handle this.
And if you get to this point in the podcast and you contact Bon for creative coaching, and you give him the special code tortillas and waffles forever and ever, you get a tortilla and a waffle brought to you at your creative coaching session.
Oh, wow.
That's actually a really good deal.
I will honor that. Whoever wants to take advantage of that.
I honor that.
And if you're on Zoom, it will be a virtual tortilla and waffle, not quite as satisfying, but
boring.
You'll get something at least.
Yeah,
there will be representation.
Yeah, some tortilla representation at my
flimsy representation sent digitally to you.
You get sent to you the puffer, the special puffer picture.
The special puffer
picture, the one that got
mature audiences only. Yeah. It's exactly like a butt. It's a tortilla that looks like a butt. So what's the secret word going to be for people that listen to the end of this?
Are we reaching the end of our podcast?
Hour 7 minutes
31
long podcast.
Wow.
Or longer than that, maybe. What's the special word going to be? The secret word that if you say it at Tortilla Thursday, you get double punch, 2 punches on your punch card.
Kabbalah.
Wow.
Because I was thinking about Cobb.
Kabbalah, but with the
so Kabbalah with C-O-B.
C-O-B-B-A-L-L-A-H.
Yeah.
Like
Kabbalah.
Cobb in the mixture of Kabbalah.
You're right.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking
mystical Cobb building.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Kabbalah.
Kabbalah is the secret word.
Right.
It's also my DJ name. Kabbalah.
DJ Kabbalah?
DJ.
Is that you?
Is that you?
DJ Kabbalah?
Wait, what about DJBellybutton.org?
.org/
So if you go to DJ
//
So if you go to DJBellybutton.org, you can see a video.
Is it a real website?
It is a real website,
No.
and you can
Fresh.
find a video
Fresh.
of fresh video of DJ Bellybutton performing live at a Tortilla Thursday.
Wow.
It's incredible, and it is off the chain, off the leash actually.
Yeah.
And you got to be ready
Off
for
the
DJ
slash.
Bellybutton energy because it comes in hot. You got to be ready for that. It's
You
chaotic.
gotta take a melatonin beforehand?
Yeah, you
What
gotta
do
take a
do?
melatonin and you gotta hold on to a stone or get stoned. And
I would
get
say
ready.
DJ Bellybutton performances are perfect if you're ovulating.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've
that
got
is true.
the energy of DJ Bellybutton in the ovulation field this week.
It's
How
actually
would
good
you
for you.
describe-
Which I'm not
Not
ovulating right now.
So don't watch it.
I will not.
Stay away for another couple
are-
weeks.
If you are
you're in that
deeply
part of the
luteal,
yeah.
you are not recommended to watch DJ Bellybutton
should
set
be
this
Not,
week.
it's a
be on
Surgeon
the
General's
label.
warning.
Surgeon General.
Surgeon General warning: do not watch DJ Bellybutton
If
during
luteal.
the luteal part of your cycle. If you are,
What if you're pregnant? Is it okay?
That's above my. That's none of my business.
We're gonna have to consult a physician.
I would say, ask your local midwife.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
doula.
that.
Ask your local
Ask
doula.
your local doula
About the DJ Bellybutton set.
If DJ Bellybutton is right
Have
for you.
her watch it for you and see if it's right for you.
See if it's right for you. And it may be.
It might be the perfect thing that you need to uplift. Depends on where you're at in your developing of a baby.
Yeah, when Cylver's developing a baby, I want to play DJ Bellybutton for that baby.
I think that's a good choice. I think that's a good choice.
I would say that's something that she would probably love, but is worth asking
Probably
permission.
gonna have to have like a serious conversation about this.
Cylver.
Yeah,
this is just something to think about for you.
It's just something to think about for us.
If I go to the DJ Bellybutton
children,
I'm gonna go to the DJ Bellybutton website right now, djbellybutton.org, and I'm gonna read the description.
.org.
Yeah.
.edu.
.org.
Yeah, so this is the DJ Bellybutton website.
This is a really good. Why aren't you? I need. Did you build this?
We just created it. Yeah.
You guys are amazing.
So
wait.
I'll read. Oh, you want to read it? Read it.
It all started with an old Casio keyboard on permanent loan from a famous astrologer when DJ Bellybutton,
it's true,
former name unknown, encountered the famous keyboard at Bon Bon's Nook. A star was born.
Wow,
it's true.
Button's first appearance was truly a sight and sound to behold. Eyewitness reports claim a bewildering portal opened that day. The universe nearly broke, and the world has never been the same.
Okay, and then hit play on that little interview.
Oh, wow. Wait, that's my laugh.
DJ Bellybutton live in concert. DJ Bellybutton live in concert. What are your thoughts on this?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's so
wow. I can feel it in my belly button.
She was ovulating.
This is fire. And that's the sneak peek you get on Bon Bon Podcast.
This is a little taste.
Sneak peek of DJBellybutton.org. And then there's
teaser.
Then there's a video. So that was the audio interview. And then there's a video of DJ Bellybutton in action.
That's some amazing content.
No spam whatsoever. Good vibes and inspiration only.
I'm signing up
That's
today.
if you sign up for the email list. I am signing up right now.
Good. Test it. Make sure it works.
Yeah, I am genuinely.
Who's sending out this? Is it DJ Belly?
We haven't sent out any emails yet, but if you sign up for the DJ Bellybutton newsletter, you will receive a stream of belly-inspired inspiration.
Kind of nervous.
Straight to your inbox, which
straight
is
to your
full
belly button.
Things that you don't want to deal with.
Now, wasn't the belly button representing like this like connection that we all have?
The unity that because we all have a belly button, so we're all part of the same family.
Right.
So this is the same as a tortilla.
This is another symbol of unity.
Yeah.
It's same as it's a tortilla adjacent.
Yeah.
DJ Bellybutton.
DJ Bellybutton.
And the funny thing is,
Julian.
He's called DJ Bellybutton, but he's playing a keyboard. He's not actually DJing anything.
He's totally DJing everything. He's DJing the vibe.
That's true. That's true. He is working the room. That's for sure.
He's working.
When that energy comes through.
Yeah.
And we had a DJ Bellybutton
he needs to get paid,
experience.
You know?
If you want to pay DJ Bellybutton, sign up to the email newsletter and pay with your attention.
Can you donate on that website?
You will be able to soon. Yes, once we install that.
Yeah, of course. Once
monthly installations going towards DJ Bellybutton.
Spread the message.
It's a phenomena whose time has come.
Wow.
DJBellybutton.org.
DJBellybutton.org.
Yeah, I remember because we had an experience listening to DJ
We had
Bellybutton. It got really weird.
Experience.
I mean, that's part of it.
Yeah.
It's edgy.
It's trancing. It's like
yes, that's right.
It's, I would say, maybe more effective than an ecstatic dance. Like
at
anywhere, like like the DJ Bellybutton sets here in the Nook are like more effective at ecstasy and trance state than than like a 2-hour-long ecstatic dance journey.
Condensed into like
it's super quick.
It's super condensed. Yeah.
You need to surrender. You need to practice
surrender.
You must surrender.
You really have to surrender, or you're gonna have a terrible experience.
You are going to hate everything.
It's gonna read as chaos.
You might be traumatized afterwards.
Yeah.
If you're not ovulating.
Right. That's
but if you're ovulating, you might be ready to have a baby.
Yeah, watch out. This is the warning label for DJ Bellybutton and ovulating people, is that you really have to watch out, because it's possible that you might be more susceptible to conception on the moon sign that you listen to DJ Bellybutton set.
That's well researched, because I know you researched that.
I've definitely always said that.
Always said that you researched these. These are fact checked. So that's
really good to say.
Verified.
So that's really good to say. It's really good for people to hear, because this is important. If you are not interested in conceiving a child at a DJ Bellybutton set,
be careful. Make sure you're ready.
DJ Bellybutton set. Then heed this warning.
This is the only warning you're gonna get.
Attending a DJ Bellybutton
at the end of the
concert comes with certain warnings and cautions.
Yeah, you have to sign a waiver.
You have to sign a waiver. E-sign it.
E-sign.
And DJ Bellybutton, is just pure love, though. Like,
pure
you can't go wrong with that.
The heart of DJ Bellybutton is pure. Yeah, and there's lots of chocolate involved. Yeah, I think maybe Pure Love should sponsor, or could, no shoulds. Pure Love could sponsor DJ Bellybutton in the near future.
Yeah.
As a
I feel good about that.
Yeah, I feel good about that.
Moon Mountain Healing.
I feel really good about that.
Moon Mountain Healing may sponsor DJ Bellybutton.
So if you're looking for breathwork sessions in Eugene, Oregon, go to moonmountainhealing.com and work with Ohl.
And now we're going to have a new series coming out where I'm facilitating breathwork while DJ Bellybutton is on the Casio.
That's actually really good. It could be really good.
It could be really compatible.
It really could for the
I could see that.
the top
it's ridiculous,
of the high rhythm, when you're like 4 minutes in.
Yeah.
To your, like, when you've hit the threshold of like, this is no longer like gonna kill me sensation,
right?
And then not everyone has that.
Can that be an add-on? Because I'm going to do a breathwork session with Ohl soon. I'm wondering, can that be an add-on, a DJ Bellybutton add-on, or how much more does it cost?
At least more.
I'm thinking
more, not less. At least more, $100,
but it'd be worth it to have DJ Bellybutton there.
It depends how deep you want to go, brother.
I want to go deep, and I want that facilitated by DJ Bellybutton, but not if someone's ovulating.
No.
Well, if the three of you are in the room, I think it's safe to say, but you better watch out.
Depends what time of day.
Watch out who you interact with for the next 25 hours.
Oh, is it After Effects?
After Effects, for sure.
This
breathwork is. You should.
It's not just
Do I have
1 hour.
Sign a waiver?
I haven't formed
Do I have to wave a signer? Wave at the signer?
You gotta.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be my signer?
You gotta wave away the signer.
Wave away the signer.
Actually, like
go on now. Go on now, signer.
The Moon Mountain Board of Trustees is actually in deciding about the waiver right now. Okay. They're discussing that.
It's taking time.
They're
on rock time.
They're on rock time. Jacob, will you tell us about rock time?
Oh, please.
Oh my gosh, rock time is the time that I tend to live in pretty often. It seems like rock time. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's slow.
It's slow.
Rocks live in a slow, almost like can't even speak how slow. You actually have to silence is what rock time is. Slow, like formation, building crystalline glacials. It takes millions of years, billions of years. That's rock time.
You've always said that.
I mean, I'm holding rocks right now, and guess what? They're old.
They're old. I just want to send a little gratitude to these rocks.
Right.
These rocks have been great.
These rocks are... You love the rocks.
I love these rocks.
Yeah. Tell the rocks how much you love them.
I love you, rock. For some reason, I've always thought about sticking this one in my ear. So, would that be appropriate for the love I have for this rock?
You could try it.
It's a really pointy, smoky quartz. And I read on the research I don't do that the ancient yogis used to stick this specific type of crystal in their ear during deep breathwork meditations.
Wow.
While drinking their pee. Yeah, actually, no, that's a real thing.
All at the same time?
Well, not the whole thing.
Serious?
Parts of it.
Parts.
You have to fact check me.
Wow, I'm gonna get a lot of people doing research after this one.
We're gonna get a lot of weird traffic,
weird comments,
because people
I feel
Google
like the
things
most of
that
people
we're
who
saying.
listen to Bon Bon's Nook are people who do a lot of research.
We have 38 listeners.
That is,
Monthly
and 36
or...
of them do research.
All time.
And two of them, one of them being me, do not do research.
And then Cylver does research.
I know, she's one of the 36 research doers.
If you're one of the 36 and you're one of
regional
the
researchers,
people that don't do research but listen, thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you for being you.
Give thanks.
This episode of Bon Bon's Nook is sponsored by Rocks. And
Rocks.
Rock Energy.
Rocks.
Thank you, Rocks, for slowing us down.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rocks, for encouraging us to silence our notifications and slow down.
Yeah.
And for trusting the process.
Whoa.
I think Rocks really trust the process.
They do. They have to.
They are the
they're
process.
in it for the long haul.
They are in it for the long haul.
There's you know how when you were moving we put a bunch of your rocks into a box and then we discussed, and then you came to my house and I had a box of rocks. And we were like, oh, we each need like a really special box for rocks.
I know it.
And then I was on the road trip with Savannah last week, and there was a shipping container in the side of Idaho, in the belly button of Idaho that we were hanging out in.
That's the middle of Idaho.
No.
The belly button?
Maybe.
DJ Bellybutton on tour to Idaho.
To an Idaho's on the side of you
on the
somewhere.
side of you somewhere.
Side of you somewhere in Idaho.
There was an orange shipping container that was enormous, like a semi-truck shipping container, like really big. And in big, bold letters said, box of rocks. And I thought, oh my God, that's almost the right box that we need,
I could get enough rocks to fill that.
I thought about that. I was like,
I really could.
Box of rocks.
Box of rocks.
Just a box of rocks.
Really, they needed to label a shipping container.
Shipping container full of rocks?
That's
orange.
An orange shipping container.
Man, I like that.
It was like the side of the highway.
Side of Idaho.
Side of the Idaho.
Side of the Idaho
Side
highway.
of the sunshine.
So anyways,
side of the potato Idaho.
I thought you needed to know that just now,
I
because
did
we're
need to know.
still
We're still on the hunt.
So we're searching for people who love research, typewriters, and 2 special or 3 special boxes for some special rocks. So if you know anyone who's got any special rock boxes, I've always
boxes
said
that could contain rocks.
Please leave it in the comments below.
We want to know.
And we'll run it through our processing department. In 5 to 7 business weeks, you will get a response.
Amazing.
If you see a box and you think, man, its highest reality could be holding some special rocks, then send us an email.
Please.
Absolutely.
Send us an email.
We need to have an email address for this podcast.
To get the
mailbag at bonbonsnook.com.
Mailbag?
Except we need to add the year because of spam. We need to add the year. So mailbag 2025 at bonbonsnook.com. Only works for this year. We change it every year.
Oh.
I'll create that
That's
address.
a lot of work.
Mailbag 2025 at bonbonsnook.com. Will come directly to the podcast.
Yeah.
Snail mail.
I'm just so grateful. This has been so fun. I almost
So silly.
think
Blast.
this could never end. We have 100
no,
more
it really
hours for
couldn't.
our podcast.
That is the hallmark of a good podcast experience with people, is like, you don't want it to end.
No.
Like, this feels like it could just keep going like infinite tortillas go.
Yeah. Oh, but I'm going to say one last thing.
Oh, cool.
It might turn into 3 last things.
Okay.
Sure,
You
we
know
got
how
room
that
for
goes.
it. We got enough tape.
It reminds me of Cylver once again, because she's like, the cutest star of our life.
Golden.
I know.
And
Golden moment.
and Sedona, your sweet precious dog.
Yeah, sugar.
She's a sweetie pie. And something I learned from Cylver is that in the training process of a dog, but specifically a dog with some anxiety and stress around other people and some other things I don't quite know how to name.
Yeah.
But like one of a good training technique is to take the dog to the dog park, have like a 45-second positive experience, and then leave.
Yeah.
And not let it simmer and then cause like not to stay longer than necessary.
Yeah.
Past the sweet spot of the interaction, because then it trains the dog to believe like, I'm always going to have these stressful interactions where I'm going to fight with other dogs.
Interesting.
But if you take the experience of like, okay, I'm mirroring it right now to us on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like the sweet spot of, it's perfect, I'm leaving. Like, okay, great. Like we feel like, I personally feel like, wow, this is so fun and juicy and playful and exciting, and I could be here all day.
Yeah.
And like maybe the best thing that I can do is to like practice holding that feeling and saying, I know that there's more juicy, fun, playful experiences with the two of you, and it doesn't mean that this is the last one ever, and I'm safe to like turn off the podcast and take off the headphones and put away the materials and like go on with the day, because this was like sweet and perfect and juicy and fun, and we didn't need to overdo it.
I love that. That's so well said. I feel good about that.
I feel really good about that.
Reminds me of what you said earlier too about like it's not all going to be said.
Oof.
And there's so many topics I still want to talk about with you and explore. And so I'm just I love that we're all feeling that way collectively. Like,
absolutely,
let's do this again soon.
Oh, what
Please.
a joy.
Yeah, such a cool thing that Bon has made available for us and for the community to get to just play around in this medium. It's so fun.
And a big thank you to you, Ohl, for inspiring the growth of this podcast and making it into more of a community podcast and motivating me to make more with you. Like having a sidekick to make these with has really changed the game. So thank you.
It's such a great joy. Like we've been doing so good keeping this on a weekly momentum thing. It's been so sweet, and we're getting more people that want to do it. Yeah. And people that we love. It's just like we just love everyone who's been so on here and everyone who listens.
Yeah, and there's like no attachment to how many people listen. For me at least, like I don't feel that attachment. I really enjoy the process of making these and connecting and learning more about our friends and new people too, and just it's really a joy. And
I love the thought about like the community aspect of it continuing to grow too. That's my favorite part. Like, no attachments to how many people are listening, and whether it's here or in Nashville or whatever, but like, just like feeling like it's like people are coming together, hearing about this podcast, and just like a community resonance is building.
The ripples are going out, and it's more about quality over quantity.
Community equals immunity. Get your village going.
Absolutely.
Casey, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, what a deep honor and pleasure it is to be here. Thanks for letting me just send a text being like, I want to be on the podcast.
It was right timing.
It was everything right on schedule.
That's right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right on timing. Yeah. I mean, we've been wanting to have you for a while. So thank you for making time for this.
Thanks for making time for this.
Love you so much.
Love you so
more
much.
Of this.
Yes,
I adore
I've always said that. I always want more of
You've
this.
always said that.
I've definitely always said that. I'm a chronic, I want more of this feeling person.
But we're going to leave on
Bon. Oh, you guys are so cute. I love you both.
Love you too,
sweetheart. Sweetheart.
Good job.
Good job. Right.
Everyone,
I love it when Casey says that.
See you next time. Gonna press stop right now.
Boop.